system. Last month, Apple previewed its latest version, iPhone 3.0. Adds key features long available on other cell phones such as MMS, Bluetooth stereo, and the long-awaited copy and paste. Developers, meantime, can look forward to creating multiplayer games that work over a close-range Bluetooth connection, access to maps developed for the device, the long-promised push functionality, and over 1,000 new APIs in the updated software development kit. iPhone OS 3.0 won't be available to users until the second half of this year, but that has not stopped hardcore fans who gladly ponied up the $100 needed to join the iPhone Developers Program. Earlier this week, Apple rolled out the third beta for the upcoming firmware update. Joining us this morning to give us a preview of the iPhone OS 3.0 is Yves Gonzalez, founder of the Filipino iPhone community. You can join our discussion by texting us at 0926-667-4541 and 0927-4144-777. Good morning, Yves. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
All right, iPhone 3.0, so much talk about it. Very few people have it. You're one of those. And why couldn't you wait
Well,
to get your hands on it?
of course, as a developer, you want to know what tools are available to you. And with this particular software, Apple has given developers a lot of new tools which will enable us to make a lot of new and better applications.
For those who are not aware, an API means...
application... I forgot.
But basically, those are the tools that you use
Yes,
to develop
these are basically the
software.
tools that...
And there's more than 1,000 new
Yeah,
ones?
there's a lot of new tools.
Okay.
So, for example, you can make phones talk to each other through Bluetooth, you can through Wi-Fi, you can get maps from Google.
So the stuff that the APIs that they demoed or talked about briefly were just a few of the many that are actually there,
Yes,
right?
those are the more popular ones.
Right. All right. But for the basic users, and probably for the basic users who were turned off from the iPhone before, are probably going to be content now that the iPhone has some basic phone functionalities. All right, so we planned a list to go through, Yves, and we want to go through them one by one. First off, of course, the headline was, yay, finally.
Cut, copy, and paste.
Applause, Apple.
Finally.
Congratulations. But more than that, seriously speaking, they actually did a pretty good job, don't you think, of the way they implemented it, the way it's done. It's not just the way it was done with... was that Clippy? Clippy during the jailbreak method?
Well, it looks
What do you
like
think?
what Apple did was actually to pick up some things from Clippy, like the whole double tap thing and then dragging it. That's a very Clippy method,
Right.
which of course, being Apple, they improved on it and made it so much better than Clippy.
Okay. All right. Do you want to do a demo of that quickly, or do we have your screenshot?
We can do a demo. We can do a demo on this.
So you got a camera right behind you, so go ahead. So you can do this on any application on the phone, or
the
just
moment,
in text input?
so most text inputs you can copy.
Okay.
On the browser, you can also copy stuff from images. You can also copy the URLs. You can copy anything that you can click. You can copy, as well as pictures.
Right.
So when you want to copy a picture and then send it to your email, you can do
Right.
that.
Okay.
So how this works is you double tap, and you see this. You see this blue.
The two dots.
These two dots tell you the range that you're copying. So if you want to adjust it, just lower it. And then, of course, you can press copy. And then when you're done, press a new one. Double tap. Gives you an option to paste.
And there you go.
So there you go.
So that easy.
And then if you made a mistake, this is a new feature also. You can shake to undo. So that undo comes out.
That's where it comes out. I
Yeah.
thought I'd always accidentally press something that does undo. But it's shaking it
You
to
have to
undo.
shake the phone,
Oh,
then
okay.
the shake to undo comes out. So if you made a mistake, undo.
So there you go. So I've been fumbling around with my beta version of 3.0. Okay, that's cut, copy, and paste. All right. Now, one other thing that people have griped about the iPhone is that you can't erase individual messages. You can't forward messages.
Yes.
And you can't do a batch deletion of messages before in the existing iPhone 3 software, actually. But in 3.0, they have apparently addresses, right?
So on 3.0, what Apple did is they added some stuff for the SMS functionality that we've all been wanting. First of all, SMS forwarding.
Right.
A lot of people jailbreak their phones just to get SMS forwarding.
Correct.
Second thing is individual deletion of SMS. Because before, your option was you have to delete the whole conversation.
That's right.
Now you can delete individual SMS. Third thing, in connection with SMS, MMS is now available for But this is only for iPhone 3G users, not for people owning the original iPhone, the iPhone Classic.
But will this work if, for example, someone with a different handset, let's say a Nokia or a Samsung, sends you an MMS? Will you get it, or this only works from between iPhone to iPhone MMSing?
It works for different phone brands.
Okay,
So,
so it's
a
across the
Nokia person
network.
can send
Right.
you, so you can receive video MMS, picture MMS, sound MMS, and
And you can send to them also.
you
even
can send to
without
them as
iPhones.
well.
Okay.
And what Apple did was they also integrated address book sending
Okay.
through MMS. So basically, business card sending.
Okay.
So you can send it with the iPhone 3.0. You can send business cards already.
Is it there already, or does it have to be an app?
It's within the contacts application. So
Alright.
basically, you can just share through MMS.
Share through MMS.
Yes.
All right. And so it'll be a little bit costlier than other phones you can share via SMS.
Yes, that's
right?
the difference with the address book. I'm not sure why they did it, but at least there's some sort of business card sending. But like
Does
I
it
said,
mean, probably is it because they will normally add the picture? Because most people have the contact pictures in their
yeah,
contacts.
it could
That
be a
could be
factor
one
that,
thing,
that
yeah.
Apple was looking into the fact that some people, they have pictures, maybe
Yeah.
some other contact information.
Right.
So that's why they use MMS.
So what does it look like on the screen when you have that option to mass delete or forward SMS?
All right, so
There you go.
these are a bunch of messages. So for example, you want to forward these two messages, click the edit button, and there's a pop-up. So you
And
can
you've got
choose
dots. There you go.
which messages that you want to forward
Or to delete.
or to delete. So
Right.
there's delete and forward. So basically, if you want
options
to
are at the
forward,
bottom.
just press the forward button, and
It's all
all the
there.
messages that you chose will show up as
They're lined up
available
right
for
there.
forwarding.
Do you think this is how do you see this, the way they did it, the options for forwarding, for deleting? Is it as user friendly as it can be, you think so, or it could be enhanced still?
It can be enhanced because at the moment there are other ways to forward messages in the iPhone, but you'll have to jailbreak, which
Right.
are more intuitive. For example, the slide to forward
That's
function
right.
of Byte
when you're
SMS.
over one SMS, you just slide it and it,
Slide
it
to
makes
forward.
a new one, right?
As well as the I think that Apple needs to improve on the SMS functionality with regards to quick reply and quick compose, because there are other applications which you can use that you can quickly reply without having to exit
Right.
your application.
And those applications right now are still in the jailbreak
On the
world.
jailbreak stage.
Yep. So do you think that they will address that? Do you think that's a big thing for a lot of users to quick reply while you're in a game, or you're surfing the web, or you're in an email, and a message pops up and just quick reply?
Yeah.
Quick reply means you're actually on the surface of on top of the surface of an application you're on, right?
Yes.
And still being able to reply to your SMS.
Yes, I think that's very important, especially because with the iPhone, there's no background applications. So
Right.
basically, let's say a poker application takes about 30 seconds to load. When an SMS comes in and you have to quit that application to reply, it'll take you 1 minute just to reply. But with quick reply, you can just quickly type in your message and send it out.
And if not just poker, if you're in a racing game,
Or in a
you'll
racing
you'll
game.
end the game.
Any game.
You'll end the game. You'll end the race, whatever it is, if you
Yeah.
have to exit it. So in other words, you'll end up being a snob. Either you be a snob to the person who texted you, or you lose your game.